Right away, I can tell you about 40 things I'm interested in. It can grow from ETF investing to Bitcoin to gaming to League of Legends lore to old school RuneScape, Jungian psychology, quiet luxury clothing, and so on and so on. The point is, I have many interests, but they seem all so scattered. I could talk almost a full hour of any topic you give me, but I never focused so hard on one topic that I could make it my interest. Or I have the feeling that this is really my thing. This is what I chose to dedicate my life to. This has always been kind of a struggle in my life. Many interests, very scattered, not really one thing I can show to people like, look, this is what I'm good at. And for a long time, I thought this is just how my brain works. That's it. And this is the story I tell myself every day, and I kind of accepted it. But lately, I've been having this thought that felt a bit more uncomfortable. It's more like a question. Instead of why can't I focus on just one thing and be good at it? But more like when I have an interest coming up, where is that interest coming from? Is it from copying behavior from someone else I see on social media? Or is it truly a genuine interest I feel in myself? Because all of those things I mentioned, those didn't came as a spark, like a genuine spark of interest. No, they came from seeing lifestyles of people or copying behavior that I like in people. And a part of me wants to identify myself with that kind of person. I want to be associated with that. Maybe you know this feeling. You watch a video on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever on social media and you feel inspired. You really like the person who is explaining their story. You feel inspired and you say to yourself, oh, this seems interesting. I want to copy that and integrate it into my life. And a couple of weeks in of trying that lifestyle, you already feel this question rising up in yourself, like, is this really me? Is this aligning with myself? Or is it just you wanting to become associated with the person that is projecting that lifestyle? Because those feelings, they feel exactly the same from the inside, for me at least. And that's what makes this so disorienting. I did some research and apparently they have a name for this. And it's older than social media. René Girard, a French anthropologist, called this exact behavior mimetic desire. His claim was almost insulting how simple it was. He claims that we as humans, we don't generate desire from ourselves or from the inside. We don't generate it from nothing. We desire through other people, through connecting with others. We see that someone wants a lifestyle or a new haircut or a new car or whatever. They want it. And as humans, we like to copy that behavior, not especially the thing, but the wanting, the desire is sparked in us because we see another human being doing the same. So basically, you're desiring the desire, which is weird to explain. And that alone explains a lot of this scattered idea of my interests. It's not that I have 40 genuine passions which I give all my full energy to. It's that you have 40 different versions of models that you look up to on social media that all want a different thing or a different desire, but your brain doesn't really care about the thing itself. It's just copying the behavior underneath, and that's desiring something. And we humans, we come in this world and we learn by imitating. This wiring that doesn't just stop when we grow older. No, we still learn from imitating. And this is the part where it gets personal, because I've noticed I started copying ideas of other people in the YouTube space, and I was not listening to myself anymore. I was not listening to my own voice, what actually I want to bring. And I think this is a common trap we can fall into. And there's nothing really bad with copying or not being original, because I think originality is a joke. It doesn't exist. Just be more original is the worst advice you can give. Because what is originality? It's also a bunch of ideas from other people that we lend and that we smash together and we create something new. This is what is called original, to be original. So it's not the point to not be original. Really not. You can copy and lend ideas from other people, but for me it started to become something that I copy a whole personality, or I copy a whole idea and make it myself, because I started to notice that I couldn't think for myself anymore. I had to lend ideas or visions from other people, and I made that my own vision, which is a bit scary because then you become like a bot. You become like someone that copies ideas all the time. When you have a conversation with someone, you start to notice that you can't go into depth in a conversation. This is the real trap, what I try to describe here. And again, I don't say imitation is bad. Really not. Originality, again, it doesn't exist. Being original is a blend of ideas anyway. I think Girard didn't want to say that, and neither am I. The real trap is the confidence in copying an idea, making it yours and feeling so confident about it, feeling that yes, this is the truth, this is gonna work. That confidence is ruining your ability to think for yourself. It's kind of an illusion that this will work out. You never know if it will work out. You can have conviction, maybe that's not the case. Maybe it works for someone else, but for you, you have to find out yourself by learning and interacting with the world. So if certainty doesn't tell you what's the source, what actually does? Girard's answer on that was time and resistance. A genuine desire often tends to survive the validation of other people or the removal of an audience. A borrowed desire often tends to fade away the moment nobody is actually confirming it back to you. And that's the only real test there is. Not, does this really feel like me? Does it feel like mine? No, this won't help you, because you will never know. Remember, borrowed desire and genuine desire is the same feeling. But will it still feel the same after 3 months of genuinely looking into the same topic over and over again? If it does, if it will come back, it's probably a genuine desire. If it's not, if this interest fades, well, you probably got caught by someone else's desire. And I used to think that the danger was other people seeing what they wanted and quietly wanting that for myself. I just want to know if you experience the same thing I experience, the thing about or being original, or the feeling you have that you are copying ideas, that no idea is really coming from you. If you have that feeling, let me know down in the comment section. Have a great day and see you in the next video.